All right, man. Let's see if we can. Let's see if we can get something, man. Good morning. Good morning. Good morning, everybody. Um, Welcome to the first live stream on the Capital Connect channel. Now, my title is passing my first funded account challenge today. Do I know if that's gonna happen? No. We got to see what we can get. But you know what I'm saying? That is the goal. If I can get that done today, man, that would be beautiful, man. Good morning, man. So let's see what we got. We had news that dropped at 8:30. Okay, we had CPI came out bullish for the indices. Unemployment came out bearish for the indices. Now that means absolutely nothing if we don't get anything in this price action. So the problem with trading at these all-time highs is that you never know where exactly they're trying to go, right? Like, oh, we can look at this and say this is a liquidity sweep on the 1 hour. Certainly we should be going lower. Like, that's what you would think. But the problem is we don't know. We at all-time highs. Like, for all we know, they could just be wanting to pump until kingdom come. Like, so all-time highs is kind of tricky. What's up, Jarrell? All-time highs is kind of tricky. But we gonna see what we can get. Like, obviously on the 1 hour, that looks like a for sure liquidity sweep. 4 hours, same thing. At the very least, I would assume we would go to here. What's up, Jay Lee? What's up, man? At the very least, external to internal, we would have to go to this bullish fair value gap on the 4 hour, which isn't too far away. It's equal lows right there too on the 4 hour. So that could be a draw as of right now. But we gotta see, man. At the end of the day, we gotta see. We ain't trying to predict the market. We just trying to react to it. So we gonna see what we can get today. Obviously, we've been super bullish. Been on a crazy run. Trading futures and how you got into the financial market. I started in Forex, bro. So back in 2020, when everybody was on lockdown, obviously, I got started with a network marketing company back then that's kind of infamous now. I Am Academy. Got started with them. Figured out network marketing wasn't really for me, but I love the trading side of it. So I got started with Forex. Then last year, when Forex was having this whole little debacle with the prop firms and the brokers, it was like, bro, I got to get up out of here. So I went ahead and switched to futures last November, December, something like that. And I've been trading futures ever since. And I do not plan on going back to Forex, just because I got a taste of the good life now. So now, am I saying I will never trade Forex ever again? No, I'm not saying that, but I'm good in the future side right now. I'm good right now. But yeah, started in Forex, switched to futures last year. Ain't look back. So right now, I hope the latency ain't too crazy. I got it on ultra low, so I hope y'all can see everything. Top Step. Currently with Top Step. And this thing is gonna be I'm gonna be ending this stream like 11:10 because I got somewhere to be at 12:30. Got a haircut. That's why I got a hat on right now because I ain't looking too good. Gotta give me a little haircut. So right now I'm just checking all these different time frames to see if I'm missing something. We can see ES already tapped into this 4 hour bullish fair value gap, but we still got. Here's the thing, man. As far as this last price leg up, we are still in premium, right? So I really don't want to be buying. You know what I'm saying? I really don't want to be buying, but that's the thing with these all-time highs, man. You just don't know. You just don't know. I've not tried Apex, bro. I've heard too many bad things about Apex, and I don't like their trailing drawdown. Like I don't like how it trails your unrealized profits. I don't like that. So I have not tried Apex, especially with how I trade. Having a trailing drawdown that follows my unrealized profit, like that makes zero sense to me. You know what I'm saying? Because like, that kind of forces you to be emotional when you're trading because you're like, oh shoot, man, I gotta close now because if I don't close and it goes against me, my drawdown moved up, but my account balance didn't go up. You know what I'm saying? So I don't really like Apex as far as that rule goes. Now, am I saying I'll never trade an Apex account? Not really, but yeah, nah, I don't like that rule. That's the main thing. The trailing drawdown on unrealized profits is a no go for me. That's just my opinion now. Look at oil, bro. The Lord is my mentor. Nah. um, I don't have a mentor. Like I don't have anyone. If you're saying like, do I have somebody I can reach out to and talk to when it comes to trading? Not really. Um, I do have some people I listen to though, or people's videos that I watch. Um, just because I like to get information from different people. Doyle Exchange is one. I know most of y'all know that. Doyle Exchange. I used to trade supply and demand for like a year and a half, 2 years. And Doyle Exchange was a dude I, learned from, followed. Um, I stopped trading supply and demand not because it doesn't work, but it just didn't work for me. You know what I'm saying? And some strategies, although they may work well for somebody else, they don't work well for you. So that's why I stopped trading supply and demand. But you know, Doyle he knows what he's doing. Obviously, he has a great following. So Doyle is a dude I listen to. There's a guy named Tyler Trades. He trades futures. I watch him just to see how he approaches the market. Who else? T Trades is another guy. He has a good channel. Nice short videos that get straight to the point. It's Johnny, I think that's his name. It's John. Just look up like It's Johnny Trading, and he'll pop up. And then I think that's it. Yeah, that's it. That's it as far as who I listen to or watch. Live Free FX. I'm trading supply and demand and keep failing. I don't think any other strategy will work for me. Hey man, you gotta keep searching for a strategy. Like if you feel like supply and demand isn't for you, there's nothing wrong with that. It wasn't for me. And just because you saying something isn't for you doesn't mean that you saying that it doesn't work. It just doesn't work for you. So you just gotta keep searching, man. The Bible says, knock and the door will be open. Keep searching and you will find. It doesn't say how long to keep searching. It just says to keep searching, right? So, just keep looking for that strategy, bro. That's what I have to do. I'm 3 years in? Yeah, I'm 3 years in because I started trading in 2020, but I took 2021 off because I got sick of losing money. So I took 2021 off. So I'm 3 years in right now. And 3 years in, I literally just got to break even, to being a break even trader last year. Right? Like I'm not even consistently profitable yet. I'm just a break even trader. So I ain't losing no money, but I ain't making no money either. You know what I'm saying? So it's kind of a weird spot. Like I'm happy I ain't losing money, but staying in the same place for an extended period of time is also like, dang, bro. But I would much rather, of course, be break even than, lose money. So getting back to this, man. I think I'm just gonna wait for this liquidity to be swept. I'm not even gonna try to target it myself. I'm just gonna let it be swept, and then I'll see how price wants to react. You do got to be super patient with supply and demand. But you gotta be patient with any strategy though, so that's nothing crazy. Currently, it's some SMT between ES and NQ to the upside, but I'm expecting that to be gone in a second. Where's everybody from here though? Where's everyone from? I don't know if Jay Porter, AIIR, Francisco. Are y'all new or have y'all been subscribed to me for a while? Because I feel like I haven't seen y'all names. I'm in Atlanta right now. Argentina, Chicago. That's crazy. Shout out to Argentina, bro. I feel like y'all gotta be new, man. All right. Bullish SMT for sure between ES and NQ. So we can mark that up. I kind of want to see NQ tap into this. Well, take that liquidity out. So, but we can keep this in mind for right now. We can keep this in mind for right now. YM, same thing. Oh, true. Appreciate you finding me, man. What's funny is I've been for a minute since you made this secret from the Bible. That's how I found you. Dang, that's crazy, man. What's funny is I had no intentions of being a YouTuber, bro. But, you know what I'm saying, God be having his own plans, man. So, here I am. Like, my laptop right now, my MacBook, is low-key a little warm, you know what I'm saying? Because I didn't buy a MacBook for streaming, or I didn't buy a MacBook for making videos either. Like, so I got to constantly delete old videos so I can make new videos. Like, I gotta level up for real. I gotta level up this MacBook. But like I said, YouTube and teaching and all that was never in my plans, man. But it is what it is. Oh, this is great. This is great. Let's go. Let's go ahead and sweep that real quick. If this holds up, I would have no problem looking for buys. Like, if we can tap into this on NQ as well, I wouldn't have an issue looking for a buy after that. But we got to see, because even on the 4 hour, this thing looks daunting, bro. This looks like a clear liquidity sweep. And for all we know, we could want to fall off a cliff today. So we got to be careful, man. We just got to be careful. All right, so it just swept that and immediately started going back up. Let's see, man. Humble beginnings for sure. Humble beginnings for sure. So we took out data lows. For all we know, we could be wanting to push back up to data highs. We're 6 minutes outside of the macro. And we're going to just talk about a unicorn. This could be it right here on the 1 minute. Not that. Delete that, bro. We would have to wait for this. But then again, if we just leave a fair value gap down here, I might give it a shot to go ahead and go long. Since we took out data lows, expecting them to take out data highs, and expecting that bullish SMT to kind of hold up. But there is a part of me that's saying just wait for the macro. But I don't know. We got to see, man. 5 minutes before the macro. If we get this uni, I may just take it. I'm not even going to lie to you. Look at the 2 minute. 2 minute may look a little bit better. Nah. Yeah, this is looking good to me. And if I do take it, An alert there just in case. I'm gonna chill. I'm gonna chill real quick. We gonna see what we can get. But as y'all can see, man, with Top Step doing 150K combine, y'all can see I'm 2,500 away from passing, bro. Well, 2,600 and some change away, because I low key made a little bit more than I was supposed to on one trade. So let me see. If we took this, that would 100% be a one contract play. All the way to data highs would be 107, 107 points, huh? Interesting. It may want to leave us, not gonna lie. Might have to find us a different entry. That looks great on the 15-minute chart as well. Ooh, I don't like that candle. Let's wait a second. I think I may give it a run if it comes down here. SMT just tapping to this 4-hour fair value gap. The only draw on liquidity right now would be to data highs sitting up here. And then after that, you know, who knows? I might want to lower my risk slightly, maybe. If I go consequent encroachment, that'll make it a whole lot more bearable. I might be able to get away with 2 low key. $7.10. I definitely wouldn't need all that. I would need something a little bit more reasonable like that. 65, maybe. Yeah, that right there would be all I need. Do I want to pull the trigger on a long? Interesting dilemma. Hang on. We gonna see what we get. Hang on. I don't like how this candle looking. Let's wait a second. Let me drop it back down to 1 because I'm probably not gonna get too off if this thing goes. Not yet. Hang on. You know what? Even better, if we can leave a bearish fair value gap and then we inverse that, I'll take that. That'll just be the extra little confirmation I need to pull this trigger long. Hang on. You gotta be real careful trading these all-time highs, man. Let's see if we can inverse this. We about to get into the macro too. So the macro may want to do a little manipulation first before going. We got to see. This is actually good because I low-key was debating on waiting on the macro. So the fact that we right there now, might as well wait for it and see what it wants to do. Go ahead and delete this because that's already invalid. Yeah, that thing just got invalidated. All right, let's see what the macro does. SMT is still there, obviously, but I don't want to just pull the trigger on SMT just because. Look at that 5-minute close. Oh my God. Let me go ahead and look at ES, man. YM low key doing right. I feel like YM is going for all-time highs too. Like if we look at the daily real quick, easy money, drawing liquidity is up here, bro. Easy money. Looks like a market maker buy model all the way. Low resistance liquidity run sitting right here. That's low resistance, man. Like we should be going for that high, in my opinion. So I'm super bullish on YM. It's already tapped into that. But NQ has my heart, man. NQ has my heart. See? That's why I didn't take that, man. I told you I ain't like how that candle was looking. And see, that's not even, I know some of y'all that watch my day trading secrets from the Bible videos, that's not even observing the wind. That's just experience. You know what I'm saying? Seeing how that candle was forming, I did not like it. So we avoided a loss there. The SMT is still here. We swept liquidity one more time in the form of this low. So if we start displacing back higher, I wouldn't mind taking a buy. But like I said, this thing may just want to fall off a cliff. Look at YM, bro. Same thing, same draw. Data highs is what I'm thinking. Look at NQ, bro. I don't know, man. Me and NQ ain't on the same page right now. I don't know what she doing. Gold King, this your girl, man. I don't know if you on the live, but that's your girl, Gold. Yeah. The question is, do I take a stab going short inside of this? Because now it just tapped into this 1 hour fair value gap. So we swept liquidity and then tapped into a 1 hour fair value gap. Already inside of a 4 hour fair value gap. I don't know, man. I want to pull the trigger on this live, but one thing I ain't going to do is force a trade. So if the first, you know what I'm saying, stream is a no trade day, that's perfectly fine with me. I haven't pulled the trigger on a trade all week, bruh. Cause this bullish SMT is still there too. I feel like NQ just trying to reach, man. Definitely not gonna force it. I ain't about to sell this account, man. Not when I'm so close to passing it. I mean, just SMT galore, bruh. I feel like NQ just reaching for real. Like I said, a little false breakout to the downside, possibly. It's just doing this to kind of get everybody to think, oh yeah, we about to go lower, just for them to turn right back around. Still in the macro. What would be amazing is if we can get like a little BPR right here, have a fair value gap that overlaps this one, a little boost one. Now that I'm gonna be interested in. See if we can get it. We get this little BPR right here. Yeah, I'll be interested in this if we get it. Like, I honestly could just pull the trigger if we inverse this, but I'm gonna wait for a little bit more confirmation. Currently got a fair value gap here. Let's see what this will be looking like. At the low, it'll be 22. That'd be a little too tight in my opinion. I may not put it all the way at the low. I may just put it right there. If this candle closes above and we tap back into this, I'll give it a go to go long. Looking like a market maker buy model on a lower time frame. All these highs that were left untouched, plus the data high at the top. But I want to see a candle close above, and I don't want to see that. Man, what's going on, man? I need to call my girl NQ, tell her she needs to tighten up real quick, because I don't know what she's doing. Bet you YM just flying. I am bullish on YM. It's just YM, you know, in the Discord, we call it a sick sister, man. She be doing her own thing. It's hard to get a read on her. Whoa, wait a second. It's hard to get a read on YM, man. She the sick sister. She be doing what she want to do. You be thinking you got YM, you know, figured out. Next thing you know, boom, she doing something completely different. Yeah, 1 minute looks bad. Well, actually not bad. We'll see. Let's go ahead and get a feel for this. 1975. I think that'll put me just over how much I want to risk, bro. 790. I ain't trying to risk more than 750, man. What the? But if we go for data highs with one contract, that'll give me like just short, bro. I feel like the 2 minute looks cleaner, bro. But then again, this thing could just run on the 1 minute. I'm just thinking out loud, by the way, y'all. I talk to myself like this all the time when I'm trading. I be talking to myself for real, though. The 1 minute could really just make this thing go. If I wait for the 2 minute, though, that'll give me a chance if I put my stop below the fair value gap candle to get 2 contracts in. All depends on how these candles close, man. I'm not liking how these third candles in the sequences are closing. All right, I like that. All right, I'm gonna give this 2 minute gap a shot, y'all. We're gonna give it a shot. Let's see if we can get a dub. If this loses, This is the last trade of the morning. I don't like to lose more than 750. All right, so we in. Let's see if we can get this thing to go. I don't really need all that now because I got 2 on here. Really all I need is like that. I will close this thing if it gets crazy. But we in on the 2-minute gap. Reasons for the trade: SMT, bullish SMT, tapping into a higher time frame, fair value gap on the 4 hour, on the 1 hour. I'm saying in the macro, hoping to get some push back up, but it's not looking good right now, I'll tell you that. If it loses, it loses though. The only way I'm closing this early is if this candle closes below this fair value gap, because then that'll give me a reason to close the trade, because we have then inversed this bullish fair value gap, which is something I don't want to see. No reason to close it, so we're gonna let it run. Moving the stop up to the recent low if and when we take this. I probably should go break even. Well, low key it tapped into that bearish fair value gap too. So we just gotta trust that the bullish sentiment is there. I might just go break even once we push above here. If we push above there. But we not regarding the clouds, not observing the wind. We gonna let this thing go. Let's look at the 5-minute, see how we looking. That looks beautiful on the 5-minute. Look at this 1-minute. If we create this fair value gap, we want to see this hold on the 1-minute for sure to keep us going in the right direction. Come on, NQ, do me right. Don't do me wrong. Don't have me looking crazy on YouTube. Chill, bro. Chill, bro. All right. We got no fair value gap to save us on the 1-minute. Probably a very small one. See, y'all, trading is not about not having emotions, it's about emotional control. There are parts of me that really wants to just close this trade, but I have no reason to close it, bro. That's what's irritating me. Like, if we were to close below that fair value gap, I would have a reason to close it. If I close it right now, it'll literally just be because I'm scared to lose. So if it's gonna be an L, we just got to take the L on the chin. I'll tell you right now, that ain't looking good. That's how y'all about to do me on my first live. I don't know, y'all. We inverse this fair value gap. I'm out of here. So we close below it. I'm out. That is crazy how it closed right there on it. I got no reason to get out, man. I'm going to leave it. I don't got no reason to get out right now. I want to, but it literally closed right on it, which is crazy. We just gonna have to let this thing hit stop loss, man. It's crazy how the market makers, they be keeping you in a trade, bro. NQ definitely stream sniping right now. Literally said if it closes below, I'll get out. And it's going to close right there on it. That is crazy, bro. Oh, well. There we go. Well, y'all, I tried to get a dub on the first stream, but we took a L, man. Ain't that tough? So we ended up losing what? 718. Nothing crazy. Now, could I have been super safe and put my stop loss under here? I could have. But I wanted to get away with 2 contracts. I don't want to have just one. So that's something I can definitely journal if this thing does decide to push up after this. But I mean, look at this, bro. What is NQ doing? At least ES is, low key holding structure, going to the upside. NQ is just, it's a shame. Look at YM. All the other indices is kind of holding structure, going to the upside. NQ just didn't want to play ball. Unfortunate. Unfortunate. Well, see, now people can't say I cap, bro. I don't be on YouTube capping to my folks, man. I really be taking these dubs, and I really be taking these losses, man. I'm for sure gonna do that. There was a little tiny 1 minute fair value gap down here. Watch this be the reason. We can just tape read for the rest of the I ain't about to get off on y'all, you know what I'm saying? I'm about to just not take nothing. And to make sure I don't take nothing, let me go ahead and let's log out. Let's log out, bro. Let's log out. We logging out. I ain't even gonna give it to me. I ain't even gonna do it to myself. Let me go ahead and send this to the Discord. Show them that L. I ain't gonna lie. This candle had me low-key excited. I thought we was about to do it, man. I ain't gonna lie. There was a part of me that was like, the higher time frame does look bearish. I did say that at the beginning of the stream, but how these 4 hours and 1 hour's close, it was like, I'll give it a shot to the upside. And unfortunately, we cannot get it done. Let me go ahead and screenshot this. Go to the Discord. Send this. L on NQ. Reasons for the trade. Bullish SMT tapped into 1 hour and 4 hour G. Had data highs on liquidity. And yeah, down, what was it, 718, something like that? Down 718. Done for the day. Hang on. Let me reply to this man. And NQ. Oh, NQ. Y'all see what? Hey, how do you know when you're wrong? When you see this, it's how you know you was wrong. When it just goes against you completely, bro. That's how you knew you was wrong. Look like YM the only one that wanted to take out the data highs, huh? Oh well. I did say I was bullish on YM, but it didn't even come down here to where I thought it might come down to. Oh well, let me pull back up this stream, man. Yeah, see, I don't be trading after 12, man. Like, I really just trade from 9:30 to like 11:10. From 9:30 to 11:10, that's when I'm looking to take a trade. So really an hour and 40-minute window. Yeah, I don't be trying to trade after lunch. I don't trade PM for real. Like, since I'm unemployed right now, I take a peek at PM session, but it seems like PM session don't be doing much. PM session be chopping around all day. Now, when I was at work, PM session be cooking up. But now that I'm unemployed, you know what I'm saying? Now PM session want to act like it can't get no setups. So, I don't know, man. I was looking for buys. Yeah, man. That's why I say these all-time highs is kind of tricky, man. Like, I don't want to get too caught up in my bias to want to sell, right? Because, oh, we're at all-time highs and then get cut up trying to do that. All right, like, I was trying to sell all this week, but I just could not get an entry that I liked. And the fact that this is falling off a cliff is crazy. But I ain't mad at it, though. If we can fall off a cliff and get back into some structure, bro, I wouldn't be mad at it at all. Because, like, some people was like, bro, what happened to the uni? Listen, if y'all paid attention to when the uni was really cooking up, it was cooking up when we were in structure. As soon as we got to all-time highs again, that's when it started going MIA, and that's when it started acting funny. So, if we can get back into some structure, man, like, I wouldn't mind if we fell off a cliff, bro, and got all up in here somewhere. Like, the uni, when it was cooking up, you know what I'm saying, in this area, all in here, you know what I'm saying? When we had structure to go off of, that's when it was cooking. But I definitely, obviously, wasn't expecting this to fall off a cliff like it did. So, that's tough. But anyway, man. Now, let me ask y'all this. Did any of y'all take that with me? Now, I already put it in the disclaimer, in the description, like, yo, all these trades that I take, if I take them, they are for entertainment and educational purposes only. If you follow a trade I take and it loses, that's on you. That's tough, man. And the fact that we got so close to getting to break even too, it's unfortunate. 2 points away from break even. Unfortunate, man. I guess if I want to journal something else too, we did run into this. We did run into this super small bearish fair value gap, but it was there nonetheless. So I guess in hindsight, if I wanted to, I don't know, I guess think differently. I guess after we tapped into this, like, and then we got this initial reaction coming up off of it, I could have closed it. But especially after this candle, after this bullish candle pushed up, tapped into it again, and then had that rejection, closing back underneath the 9 EMA, I probably could have closed it then. All right, that's like the only, like, when you take a L in trading, or even when you win, man, like, always observe the win or the loss and try to figure out, okay, what could I have done differently? What could I have seen that would have possibly, helped me either avoid this loss or minimize this loss? And yeah, I guess I could have did that. Oh well. But the markets have been rough all year, man. Like, we was talking about that in the Discord a couple months ago. Like, the markets have been tough this year. And the only reason I can think of is because, by the end of last year, we got to all-time highs. So coming into this year, you know what I'm saying, like we said before, like, if you trade ICT or smart money concepts or whatever, if you're not in structure, it kind of gets hard to get a read on what price is trying to do. Because like I was saying earlier when I was going over these higher time frames, like, yeah, this looks like a liquidity sweep. But for all we know, they could be wanting to push this even higher before they sell off. Like, we have no clue what they want to do. So we kind of just got to go off of what we see. And so based on what I saw, right, I saw this 4 hour get tapped into, sweeping that liquidity to the left. Right, I saw we wicked it, number one. Then I saw we wicked this 1 hour fair value gap right here. Now, was I expecting this to shoot to the moon? Not really. I just want to take out the data high. And it could have did whatever it wanted to do after that. But, it's tough, man. But that's why you just got to manage your risk and keep moving forward, man. I took my little L, 710, right? Could have went with one contract, but my risk management strategy is, if I risk, I don't want to risk more than 750, right, in a day, right? And I'm usually not taking 2 setups a day. So I usually put all my, I guess for lack of a better term, all of my eggs in one basket on one trade. So I'm willing to risk 750 per day, but I will risk 750 on one trade. Yeah, CPI did. It's just, again, you don't know. You don't know, man. That's the problem. Like, CPI swept this high right here. But then when this 9 o'clock candle closed like that, it was like, all right, we got bullish SMT. You know what I'm saying? Let's pull the trigger. Let's run it. Let's see if we can get us a little setup. All right. Now, if I was looking at the 1 minute chart, which I didn't take my trade off of, but if I was looking at the 1 minute chart and I saw how this closed underneath this 1 minute fair value gap, right? Probably could have been like, all right, I'm closing it right then because we inverse that. And that probably would have minimized my loss by like a little bit. You see, entered here. It closed below. Then again, I didn't even see this when I was on the 1 minute chart. There's some things I can take back and learn for sure on this. Tough day at the office, you know. Yeah, took my little L. So first trade of the week, first trade of the live stream, L. We gotta see what we can get tomorrow. It's kind of hard. Yeah, that's true, J. Phillip. But it's still like, we don't know, man. That's the hard part. That's the real hard part. Like, I wasn't even factoring in the news so much in this trade other than just the bullish SMT and tapping into the 1 hour and the 4 hour bullish fair value gaps. But if I knew it was going to do this, you know, like, this is crazy. I think it was about to do this? Absolutely not. You think it's a problem? I can trade out a drawdown, but I struggle to stay in profit. I don't think it's a problem. I think you might just psych yourself out. Like, you might just be psyching yourself out once you get back to a place where you're break even, right? Like, it's funny, man. It's like the human mind, we are willing to risk more when we're behind, right? Like, so like, if I was to lose this trade, right? Well, since I lost this trade today, right? There was a part of me that's like, take another trade and make that money back. Like, take the other trade, make that money back. But I would never take another trade to make more money if I was to make money on that trade. It's weird, bro. Like, we are always willing to put risk on the table when we shouldn't. And that's we talked about this before in the Discord as well. Like, that's the flesh talking, man. Because your flesh is self-destructive. Your flesh wants to just go off the rails all the time. So you just got to keep yourself in check. Like, I've had to, man, let me pull up my dashboard. I'm about to get real with y'all, man. Listen, I have been close to passing this combine since freaking the Vietnam War, bro. Let me go to the dashboard. I'm about to show y'all for real. We about to get into it. Let me show y'all this dashboard, man. Let me show y'all this dashboard. Let me show y'all this. Because this has been a journey like no other. Man, if you don't stop playing with me and go to the real account. For those that don't know, I did have an aggressive account that I got close to passing that one as well. But then I sold it again. Can this thing stop playing around? I tell y'all, man, my MacBook, like, I did not sign up to be streaming. All right, here we go. Pull up my chart, man. Brother. Here we go. Pull up my stuff, man. Pull up the real stuff, bro. Like, what are we doing? Hang on, y'all. We having technical difficulties, apparently. I'm trying to show my equity curve graph. See, because these ain't even the right stats. Like, what is that, bro? All right, these are the right stats right here. So as I can see, 55% win rate. Okay, 55% winning day percentage. So like I said, most of the time I'm really only taking one trade per day. Let me pull out all these days, bro. Look at this. This now, keep in mind, okay? I've never taken a funded challenge before at all. Okay. I came into this year like I'm about to just take a challenge, pass it, whatever, whatever. Right now, I've been break even for a year next month, a break even trader for a year next month. So I thought for sure I'd be able to, at least pass one. But do you see this equity curve? Right? Have a great day. Get greedy. Have an emotional day. Go down. Boom. Have another great day. Right? Then some of these days, man, they came up to me just wanting to make my money back. Right? Taking trash trades. Right? Have another great day. Get close to passing. Then we start going back down again. So this is low key a real uptrend, by the way. Like we having our expansion moves, our pullbacks, expansion, pullback, got some consolidation here. Expansion again, some more consolidation. But I feel like getting yourself out of drawdown and struggling to stay in profit, that's you just going through the ebbs and flows of prop firm trading and trying to pass a combine. Like I'm not sure how many times you've traded combines or if you've passed one before. But one thing I'm noticing is, number one, it's not as easy as I thought it was going to be. Number two, your emotions play a factor a lot, man. Like, they play a lot, bro. They play a lot. They play a factor into what you're doing, man. And these days where you see, like, I had a huge dip, these have all been because, like, oh, I'm tired of being in this combine, I'm about to pass it. I'm tired of being in this combine, I'm about to pass it. Now, some of these break-even days, keep in mind, y'all only go break-even once TP1 is hit. So, we could say, yo, Chris, if you didn't have so many break-even days, you could have already passed it. And you know what? I wouldn't have nothing to say to you. I would have no argument. Like, you're right. If I would just take profit at TP1, I could, low-key, you know what I'm saying? I could probably be done with this already. But, we can't go back and change our decisions. What's up, Kev? What's up, Kev? So, but I'm showing y'all, man. Look at this. I've been in this combine since March, bro. Since March. Got 1,600 away from passing almost 2 months ago. And I'm still in this combine. And right, so like this little downtrend right here, that was me just trying to force a trade every single day because I'm trying to pass, which was not good at all. Right? Was not good at all. So I'm showing y'all this to show you that, well, number one, to be transparent. Like, y'all can't lump me in with those YouTubers that be capping in their videos. Like, I'm showing this to be transparent. Right? But to show y'all that I have my days too where I'm super emotional, or where I just go off the rails. Like this day right here was a crazy day. I lost 2K. After I lost 2K, bro, I had to literally like sit down on my bed at the edge of my bed, bro, and just sit with myself in my thoughts, bro, and just be like, yeah, you really just did that. You really did just do that. But as y'all can see, I did bounce back the day after. And then I let it fall off a cliff again. So, yeah, man. I feel y'all with these funded challenges. This is definitely a lot harder than I thought it was going to be. Just emotionally, mentally, But it is what it is. We got to go through it. We got to be willing to go through what we got to go through in order to get to what God designed us to get to. So, that's that, man. But you're not alone, Jay Porter. You're not alone at all. I traded myself out of... No, I haven't been in drawdown. But well, I mean, I was in drawdown a little bit, but you can see I've never been in drawdown on this account. I've always been in profit, but I've had to make up for my losses a lot or my dumb decisions a lot in this account. So I think a lot of my stuff is just mental, man. Just getting in my own way, getting in my own head. Like, yeah. So I'm gonna have a story to tell when I finally do pass this. But here's the thing. I think towards the end here, right, for like the past month, I've been playing not to lose instead of playing to win. That's why you see like all these days where it's barely moving or when I'm moving up ever so slightly, right? Like I've been playing not to lose instead of playing to win. And that's never going to do you any justice, for real. That's never going to get you to where you want to get to, because man, you got to be willing to put it on the table. Like I got to get to the point where it's like, if it's a setup, I'm taking it. You know what I'm saying? I don't care if I blow this account. Now, obviously, I do care. I'm gonna care. Like, if I were to somehow blow this account, I would feel some type of way. I'm not gonna act like I wouldn't. But, like, we gotta table that, man. You just gotta be like, yo, if I blow this account, oh well. On to the next account. Nah, for real, bro. You gotta, you know what I'm saying? You gotta tighten up. You gotta man up. Like, bruh, if I blow this account, oh well. I don't want to say oh well, but shoot, man. I can't be playing not to lose, right? Which is why I took that trade. Like, there was a part of me today that didn't want to take this trade either. But the part of me that didn't want to take this trade was not because it wasn't a setup. It was because I didn't want to lose, which is why I pulled the trigger on it. Right, like, this was a decent setup. We was in the macro. Had bullish SMT in a higher time frame bullish PD array. It wasn't like it was a horrible setup. It just didn't work out. And sometimes things just don't work out. And that's okay. But I hope y'all are having a better trading day than me, man. 0-1, I'm done for the day. I don't know about streaming often, man. Honestly, I don't know. I don't know if I plan on streaming often. It's not because, you know, I feel pressure when I'm streaming. Like, I'm just doing what I would normally do anyway. It's just, I don't know. I don't know if I'm going to be doing this often. But, I mean, I will incorporate it in the future. I'll commit to that. Like, I'll stream. I don't know if I'm going to have a set schedule, but I may pop up when I feel like it. See what we got going on. I really thought today was going to be a good day, though. That's why I chose today. CPI days are usually good days. And typically with CPI, you can see like a, you can kind of see like a two-stage delivery with CPI. That's why I was looking for the data highs to be taken, because typically on a CPI day or high impact news day, they'll take out one side of the extreme and then to go take out the other extreme. It just didn't work out that way today. Yeah, conversation's always good vibes, bro. Always good vibes. But what y'all into, man? Y'all took any trades today, or y'all just sitting in y'all hands? All right. Yeah, see, plus this 5-minute candle look good too, man. Like, this is one of them trades, man, where things look good and they just don't work out, bro. That 5-minute candle looked good, and then while this 5-minute candle was forming, it looked good. We just couldn't get it, man. Like I said, YM was the only one that wanted to go to the data highs. Let's see now if I look at ES. But you know what? Something else too. that I probably could have factored in. Oh, what's up, bro? What's up, man? Something else I probably could have factored in with ES is that ES. I mean, we've been in a huge premium for all of these, bro. I mean, let me just be honest. I'm not even gonna use that, bro. We've been in a premium for all of these. All these indices are in a premium, so low key, you were probably shouldn't buy, right? But now you got S&T on a higher time frame. But the question is it gonna hold up? You don't know. This man dropping quotes from doggone the originals. All right, bro. Have a good day at work, man. Yeah, I'm gonna stay on here. For those of y'all, if y'all just got in here, I already took my L. So now I'm just sticking around until 11:10. Just tape reading with y'all and yeah, having conversation. Already took my L for the day though. And when this is over, I'm gonna go ahead and change the title to not passing the combine today. Man. But now we got huge bullish S&T here. We'll just have to make the money back on another day. Let me go ahead and put this back up here for Saturday. It's time to go over the setups of the week. I guess I can go over why I don't close trades early or don't believe in closing trades early either, unless I have a reason to close it. I know some of y'all are probably like, bruh, when it was in profit, you had a chance to close it, man. You could have closed it, right? I don't believe in closing trades early, right? Not unless I have a reason to, right? Now, I did highlight some things that went against it that I could take into, the next trading day. But I don't believe in closing trades early just because, you don't like what you see in them, like, to me, I already did a video on this, but to me, that's observing the wind, and that's regarding the clouds, right? Like, well, regarding the clouds while you're in a trade. Like, just because you don't like how price is moving while you're in a trade does not mean you should close the trade, right? Because your stop loss is saying one of two things. You're saying either A, this is how much I am willing to lose, right? Or B, you're saying, this is where I believe, my trade idea will be proven wrong. And that's really where you should be leaning towards putting your stop loss, putting it where you believe your trade idea will be proven wrong. But I kind of just do a mixture of both. I'm putting it where I believe my trade idea is proven wrong and how much I'm willing to lose in a particular trade, right? So if you're closing it early, that means you don't believe one or both of those things when you put your stop loss, right? Your stop loss is just for aesthetics on your chart, right? Like if you're always cutting a trade early because, I don't want to lose that much, or I want to cut my loss, like that's how much you said you were willing to lose. So if you're not willing to lose that, then don't put that as your stop loss, right? Or if that's where you believe your trade idea is going to be proven wrong, then why are you closing it early? You know what I'm saying? So I don't close trades early most of the time. It's unfortunate that it did us like this, where it closed right on the fair value gap. I literally said in real time, like, if this closes below, I'm going to close the trade. It literally closed right on the fair value gap. So that's unfortunate that it did that. So I had to end up just taking the full stop loss, right? Again, I could have closed it when it got up here, but I wouldn't be following my rules. And y'all would have called me out on it, being like, "Oh, Chris, you regarded the clouds. You closed it early. Why'd you do that? I thought you said you don't close trades early." Right? So I can't do that. Can't be seen as a hypocrite now. Yeah, it's unfortunate though. This candle right here really did make me think we was about to go. I was so ready to put this stop loss either up under here or I break even. I was ready, man. It's unfortunate my girl had to do me like that. Especially because even on the 1 minute, like, it's not like we tapped into, I guess. $15-minute look decent too. Yeah, they just want to fall. Oh well. Oh well. Yeah, it's looking like they about to just run, bruh. Ain't nothing to take for real that I'm seeing. YM finally just tapped into this. I did say I was bullish on YM. So, if anything, we can tape read this. Said I was bullish on YM. Said I would want to see like a run through these highs. Sitting over here. Let YM go ahead and get to all-time highs, but the 1 hour again ain't looking too great. But we'll see. I appreciate that, bro. I appreciate it, man. I'm always show these wins or losses, man. Like, it is what it is. I ain't get to the point where I got 100% win rate yet. But when I get there, it's on for sure. Ain't nobody gonna be able to say that I capped. When I finally do get to that point where, I'm making crazy bread. Let me just see, is there any way I could have caught a short? Other than just like pressing the button, bro. Like within the macro. See, this is the thing, like I can't say I would have taken a short anywhere in here, knowing that we had that bullish SMT. I can't say I would have. So knowing that, and then let me check. I don't even think we had SMT on a higher time frame. Yeah, all these took out the same highs. You know what? I did miss something. I did, bro. I did. Lord. We had SMT at the highs too. SMT at the highs. NQ making lower highs. ES making higher highs. if I would have noticed that, I would have sat on my hands. I would have waited for a little bit more, right? Now I'm not saying I would have, caught this short because I would have seen SMT on both sides. I just wouldn't have taken a trade today. I did miss that though. That's unfortunate, bro. Sure was SMT, bro. But see, what happens to me sometimes is that I'll get so caught up in a trade idea and how something is looking that I don't do the necessary, or not don't do. I miss doing all the other work, just checking everything. I sure did miss that, man. So was bullish and bearish SMT at the same time, and I don't take trades when there's bullish and bearish SMT at the same time. That's on me. This loss could have been avoided. But see, you live and you learn, man. Oh yeah, I'm about to be off here, man. I'm just sticking through how long I plan on being here anyway. I'm off of here at like 11 o'clock. So we got about 13 minutes left. I'm just sticking around just in case anybody got some questions or people want to tape read or they want me to look at something. Dang, I sure did miss that though. That's crazy, man. That's tough. Loss was avoidable for sure. But just gotta add it to the lesson column, man. So was SMT. Come on, Chris, you gotta lock in on that. Appreciate it, Francisco. Appreciate it, man. So now, in like a year or two, when I have a $50,000 winning trade, can't nobody say I'm lying, bro. Was it 3 minute fair value gap? It sure was. Anybody trying to hit that, Kev? But it sure was, though. There's a little tiny one on the 2 minute as well. Right here. So we have bearish SMT, 3 minute fair value gap. You take that fair value gap, Kev, or you left it alone? Journaling. I used to journal a lot. Like I used to have like a whole Excel spreadsheet that I kept. But I don't journal that much anymore. If anything, like my journal is the Discord. Like if I was here's another reason why people can't say I cap. I literally put all of my trade results in here. So all of my trade results are in here. Win, lose, no trade days. They all in here. They all in here. And I typically put the reasons for the trade. Yeah. I typically put all the reasons for the trade. Whether it's break even, a dub, an L, I put everything together. That was clean right there. But yeah, that's my new journal now, I guess I should say. But I got some things I can take away from today's L. It's funny, I talked about this past weekend, Every day, man, I feel like I'm learning something new, adding something else to my repertoire. And that's all you should really be doing or really want as a trader. Like, you should want to feel like every day you learning something new. What I'm saying? You getting new information to make you better for the next trading day or for the next trading week. And so I rushed a little bit. I rushed a little bit today, and it cost me. And what's funny is I got a video planned. Where's it at? I got a video planned that's going to be going over that. I literally got in my notes going over. It's the Day Trading Secrets from the Bible video, but going over the story of Jacob and Leah being too excited without doing enough investigation to see whether it's good, falling in love with the idea rather than the reality. I plan on doing that video. I don't know. I mean, I guess I should do it now, right? I should just make that video and have that be next week's video, because I just did it today. Literally just did it today. I fell in love with the reality. I mean, fell in love with the idea instead of, doing enough investigation to check and see if it was actually a good setup. Because, I mean, it's not like this SMT was hard to spot. It's not like it was super close. I mean, it was clear as day. Bearish SMT, bruh. Clear as day. I just got excited with the bullish idea and rushed it. And I took the setup and it cost me some money. Oh, well. Man, y'all don't even know, man. Kev, that boy Kev, he's the 50K account master, man. That man be passing 50K accounts like it's nothing. He be passing 50Ks like it's nothing, bro. Kev is the real one, bro. And Kev been there, been in the Discord since about a month in, since I traded it. So he one of the OGs for sure. He one of the OGs for sure. In the new macro, you can see what this macro does. Again, I'm not taking nothing. I took my L. It's over. Getting some bullish displacement back up. Like, obviously, after a huge sell-off like this, if I didn't take a trade already, I would be looking for a buy. I wouldn't be looking to sell nothing no more. So, like, just some sort of correction if I was still trading. So, this macro is either going to shoot us back up in the other direction, or we're going to keep going. Nah, man, you ain't average. You passing the 50Ks like it's nothing. You low-key got me wanting to give me a little 50K. Low-key got me wanting to get me a little 50K, man. I really do hate that I missed that bearish SMT, bro. I just hate that I missed it because it was super clear, bro. It was right there, bro. It wasn't hard to see, man. I'm so mad I missed that, bro. Clear as day. Lower highs, higher highs. Like, bro, how you missed that, dog? It's just little things like that, because, like, I know y'all can feel me on this. It's little things like that because you know better. Like, you know better than to, miss something like that. So, it is what it is. That mistake is not happening again, though. I'll tell you that. So, people was asking, okay, are you going to live stream a lot? Like I said, I'm not sure how many times I'm going to live stream. I'm not going to commit to any number. I know it's not going to be an everyday thing for sure. It's probably not even going to be an every week thing. But I'll pop on every now and then. For me, 50Ks are just cheap. Yeah, man. That's why part of me is like, shoot, I can give me a little 50K, trade it aggressively. And even if I blow it, I can reset it twice a month and still only spend what I would have spent on 150K. So, it makes sense. Part of me is thinking about really getting the 50K. and just going crazy with it. I'm thinking about it for sure. But pardon me, I'm really just trying to focus on this account though and get this thing done, man. I've been in this combine too long, man. About to be 4 months in. I'm over here playing around, making silly mistakes, silly errors. Luckily, I just haven't had, not even luckily. Thank God I didn't have a day where I just completely blew up the account because I let my emotions take over. That's one thing I like about live streaming too, just because like I got people watching me, so I can't really go crazy. You know what I'm saying? I gotta step back if I take an L. So appreciate that, Kev, man. You always show up to everything, man. I definitely noticed that. I noticed how you show up to everything. I appreciate that. I appreciate that, man, for sure. Dang, man, I can't believe. Can't believe I ain't see that, man. Can't believe I ain't see this doggone SMT, man. Clear as day. Clear as day. Taking L's. Taking unnecessary L, bruh. That was clear as day. Oh well, man. Thank you, Dad. Appreciate it. I'm about to go ahead and get ready to end this, y'all. I went ahead and took my little $700 L. Unfortunate. It was definitely avoidable. We saw this. Well, not we, but I don't know how I missed this bearish SMT forming or playing out, but I missed it, and unfortunately, I took an L because of it. It is what it is. Just got to move forward to tomorrow, right? So down 700 for the week. We're going to have to see what tomorrow has in store. Now, I would love for this to just keep on selling off, to get into a little bit more structure, to make it a little bit easier for me tomorrow. But yeah, that's all I got. I appreciate you guys tapping into the first live stream. My MacBook is, slightly warm, so I don't know how often I'm gonna do this, but I definitely appreciate y'all tapping into the live stream, showing love, showing support. I don't know how often I'm gonna do this, but I'll pop in every now and then. So just turn the bell notifications on and you'll get a notification every time I go live. But that's all I got for this live stream. I'm gonna catch you guys in the next one, man. Y'all enjoy the rest of your trading day. If you took an L, get off the charts. If you haven't taken a trade yet, I wish you the best of luck, man. I got y'all later, man. I'll catch you guys in the next live stream, whenever that may be.